You too. What up? What up? What up? You feel me, man? What's going on with y'all boys, girls, whatever the case? You feel me? How y'all doing today? We got another video reacting to Jimmy High Roller. You feel me? It's been a wild month in the NBA, and it definitely has. Niggas been going crazy in the league everywhere. Shit, a lot of shit been happening. As you can see right here, Curry did get hurt recently. Speedy recoveries. The Curry man, he was going crazy. Cooper Flag, I seen recently. I'm going to start reacting to the NBA games as well. That nigga Cooper Flag, he just dropped 35. That was crazy. It's been wild, man. It's been wild. Let's get into it though.
Steph Curry laboring, and right now his team down by 5. Jokic got it!
Man, hold on, this is because Jokic really just be, Jokic really just be, you feel me, just doing shit. He's just so good at the sport and don't even give a fuck for it. Well, I'm not gonna say he don't give a fuck because obviously he do, but he's just really a hard worker. He's hella nice, real talented. But basketball not his main priority. He just doing his job. Shit.
Hooper didn't appreciate being tripped, and then Clay had something to say. I don't know. You didn't even play tonight.
Durant into the paint. Durant rises up. Durant scores.
Money ball.
Kevin Durant again.
Shouting and yelling at the Kings bench. This is holding up the game right now. Put some respect on Gucci Mane's name. Bang, bang, bang.
He had a game winner? I didn't even see that.
Time to move him, start fresh.
I did see this on
He can
Instagram.
start fresh. Is it time to turn
Nigga threw the
page
ball
on
dead
young
at the nigga head. That was kind of funny.
We are now 1 month into the NBA season, and things are already out of control. The NBA is back, and it's better than ever.
Hey, this is my first time with a green screen. As y'all can tell, I'm getting better and better each vid.
Today's video is sponsored by DraftKings. The NBA season is just getting started, and DraftKings is ready to get you in on the action with an all-new offer. Right now on DraftKings, new customers who bet just $5 will receive 200 actions if sports. $5.
Make sure I edit this
Absolute
out.
early for me to jump to some. With 1 month of NBA games in the books, would it be too early for me to jump to some wildly bold conclusions on a season that just started?
Hey!
Absolutely. Is that gonna stop me?
Hey, Tyrese Maxey too. Hey, I really gotta start reacting to the games because Maxey is nice. Like, isn't he averaging a second
For making some wildly bold conclusions on a season that just started? No,
my nigga
of
Luke
course
is about
not.
to give us a chip. He's gonna give us a chip.
So here is everything that happened in month 1 of the NBA in about 10 minutes. The NBA MVP race is as deep and difficult as it's ever been. With 4
Shay's
players
nice
right
too,
now.
cause like this nigga's not in the last video. I know y'all, if y'all watched it, you feel me. Shay, he hasn't even been playing fourth quarters. Like Thunder are looking real legendary right now. They look like a generational team.
Playing out of their minds, we have reached the point
Well,
where
is it
averaging
tweaking?
a near
Is that me?
35-point triple-double will more than likely not deem you the most valuable player in the league.
That's
Instead,
crazy.
you may just need the greatest
Look at
individual
this race,
season in the
though.
history of basketball to be in the running. And even then, nothing is
And then Wemby's not even playing. He hurt and shit. Detroit, the Pistons are #1 in the East after a year, 2 years ago, the bottom of the East, worst team in the East. Like this shit crazy. Oh shit.
guaranteed. If there was ever a time to have a co-MVP in the NBA, right about now seems appropriate. That's of course if injuries don't get in the way. After rolling out their new 65-game minimum
Hey,
rule a
when
few
is Wemby coming back?
seasons ago, the NBA was hopeful that players around the league, specifically the stars, would be motivated to play more games and load management around the league would slow down a bit. Their plan has not worked. As of right now, there are 123 players either ruled out or day-to-day across the NBA. That's over a quarter of the league's sideline after just 1 month of basketball. Turns out more rest might not be such a bad thing. And although staying healthy has proven to be difficult this season, scoring the ball has never been easier. So far this season, teams have scored at least 130 points, 75 times.
Damn.
Just a decade ago, teams crossed the 130-point threshold only 36 times over the course of the entire season. Watching
That's
the Pelicans
crazy.
drop 143 points in a single outing was a bit of a wake-up call, but at the rate the league is going, we should see our first 200-point game by about tomorrow. In other news, the fate of the entire NBA rests in the hands of a 36-year-old on the Clippers. Thanks to the Paul George trade that happened over 6 years ago, the Thunder own the Clippers' unprotected first-round pick, a potential lottery pick.
Hey, the fucking most insane trade of NBA history.
In the 2026 draft. The worse the Clippers do, the more
Like,
devastating.
just imagine if this never happened, how the NBA will look right now. Like, this would be a totally different
the
game.
pick becomes. The only thing stopping the
Okay,
Thunder
what is my...
from getting the pick of the litter in a draft
Weekend.
advertised as the best class
damn.
in years and swallowing the NBA whole in their reign of terror is a geriatric James Harden's ability to carry a piss-poor Clippers team. If giving up a future MVP and sparking a potential dynasty wasn't bad enough, being the sole cause of Warriors 2.0 is the icing on the cake. And in the most twisted way imaginable, James Harden is the villain who lived long enough to become the hero. Now, one of the more fun and exciting developments so far this
Harden's
season
hooping too. Didn't he have like a 50-point game not too long ago?
are the Detroit Pistons.
Yo, every time I pause and unpause my fucking shit.
Who
like
have
that.
won as many games through their first 16 matchups this season as they did in the entire season
That's what I'm
just 2 years ago.
saying.
One of the
Look
most
at this
absurd
shit.
turnarounds the NBA has ever seen, propelled by circa 2000 Kobe and Shaq. Just 2 seasons
Kobe
ago,
and
the
Shaq.
Pistons were a Cade Cunningham injury away from being the worst team ever. Fast forward to today, and Detroit has gotten out to the best start in the organization's history, and they are now real contenders to win the East and fight for a title this year. A sentence I
That's
never thought would come out of my
crazy.
mouth. Meanwhile, on the other end of the spectrum, the Indiana
But
Pacers.
like, who would have thought that? Like, everybody would have thought the fucking Knicks would have been number one. Motherfuckers would have. You know, everybody probably thought it would be the Knicks and Cavs. Like, how the fuck are the Heat higher than the Knicks, and how the fuck are the Heat higher than the Cavs? That makes no sense.
are not doing very good. A team that was 3/4 away from their first NBA championship just
Well,
a few months ago
obviously
have
he's
mustered
hurt,
a
nigga.
grand total of 3 wins this season as quite possibly the worst team in the league. Oddly enough, there's hardly been any changes between this year's team and the team that made it to the finals just 5 months ago. They have dealt with some injuries, but the Pacers have one of the highest roster continuities in the NBA outside of the departure of Miles Turner and the absence of Tyrese Halliburton. And it's at this
Y'all, bro. See, this is what I'm saying though. Like, y'all gotta understand what Tyrese Halliburton does for the team. You feel me? Like, he is their team. You can't tell me, even if y'all don't think he the best player, which I don't agree with, Tyrese Halliburton is the fucking Pacers. He's the one with the shoe. He's the clutch nigga. He the nigga who y'all want the ball in hands. You feel me? I think I said that right. But yeah, like, I don't know, bro. He's the Pacers. Without him, they're not doing shit.
moment that I would like to remind everyone that Halliburton was voted as the most overrated.
My bad, y'all know how it is every time I'm fucking recording. I get called or some shit. You feel me? I gotta go do some. It's all good though. You feel me?
Rated
It's
player
all
in
good.
the NBA last season. The same guy who is apparently the difference between the Pacers being a finals team and the Pacers being the worst team in the NBA. Just something to think about.
What I
After
just said.
21 seasons in the league, Chris Paul announced he will be retiring after this season. A sad day for the basketball world, and an announcement that came eerily soon
One of the GOAT
after Shai
PGs.
Gilgeous-Alexander invited him over for dinner and brought out his MVP trophy to put on display in the middle of their spread.
Damn. He's flexing on that nigga.
insane. Bro, whose idea was this?
Thank you for 21 fantastic seasons of hoops. Now look at this trophy you never got. After a quarter of the season, we have now seen a decent sample size of how the Denver-Brooklyn
That's
trade has turned
fucked
out.
up.
And it looks like Michael the Play-Ins here Porter Jr. has found a home with the Nets where he can truly let it fly
Michael
whenever
the
he wants.
Play-Ins
He's
here
averaging
Jr.
career numbers across the board, and
For real?
many fans have came to the conclusion that the Nets won this trade. In which case, I guess the Nuggets will just have to settle for the third best record in the league as legitimate title contenders. Out in Dallas, Nico Harrison was fired just 8 months after the event that shall not
Should've
be
been
mentioned.
happened.
And as bad as the immediate aftermath was, the effects of Nico and his shenanigans will linger on long after his departure. The Mavericks have been one of the worst teams in the league this year, ranked 23rd on power rankings with a 5-14 record. Their best players sidelined indefinitely, and they are now, you ready for this? Gauging the market for an Anthony Davis trade. So not only did they cough up a generational talent in his early prime, but what they got in exchange has been so underwhelming that they're ready to blow it up after 14 games of Anthony Davis. The Mavericks went from the finals to what looks like it's going to be a rebuild in just 18 months. But on the bright side, the Mavericks organization said defense wins championships, and that's what they needed. And so far this season, they are ranked 3rd in the league on defense. So,
because look, winning is what, oh my God, winning. Okay, you need defense to win. My bad, little brain fart. You need defense to win, but how the fuck are you going to beat a team if you don't score? What the fuck? The game gonna be 0-0 if you just playing defense? Oh, I'm here. I'm playing defense. Okay, I get to stop, but what the fuck are you gonna do when you get the ball? You need to be able to score. But honestly, let me be real. When the Mavs get Kyrie back, I really think they're going to be one of them ones. I think they're going to be
one
nice.
of the biggest surprises
Maybe
so far has been
play.
This year's rookie class. Coming out of the draft, it was Cooper Flagg who received all the hype, but it is his Duke teammate, Con Knippel, who has crashed the party and broken out as the early star of the 2025 draft class, averaging 19 and 6 a night. Flagg started out a bit slow, but is beginning to look every bit of the future cornerstone Dallas hoped he'd be. Meanwhile, the team that drafted rookie sensation Cedric Coward, my Blazers, decided to immediately trade him for, and I quote, Chinese Jokic. All of my wisecracks about other fans.
See, the thing with that is I thought he was going to be nice. Maybe he is. Just let him develop. We don't know.
Bases are really just internalized frustrations about my own team. At least Pelicans fans have something to smile about, with
Derek
two
Queen
rookies
is
playing
nice.
well, while the rest of the franchise.
Didn't he give Jokic like 30? Hey, he's nice.
Franchise is lollygagging around them, and VJ Edgecombe has cooled off a bit after his very good impression of a young Michael Jordan in his first NBA game, but still looks to be a contender for Rookie of the Year this season. Now, here are the power rankings through Week 5 and the change in rankings from the preseason. The Thunder and Nuggets sit comfortably at the top as the two best teams in the league, with the Rockets, Pistons, and Cavaliers trailing them as title contenders. The Phoenix Suns have rocketed up the rankings from near the bottom of the NBA at 25 in the preseason, all the way up to 7th in the most recent power ranking. The Raptors' 8-game win streak jumped them up into the top 10, and the complete reinvention of the Heat's offense has propelled them up 10 spots in just the first month of the season. On the other end of the spectrum are the Clippers, who have fallen from the 6th spot all the way to 21, as the basketball world clings on to the hope that they will turn it around. The Grizzlies have fallen 6 spots as Ja Morant continues to be fine in the West. The Mavericks are still learning the value of Luka Doncic, and the Wizards, well, they're the Wizards. And finally, here are our criminally early NBA season awards, which I really shouldn't do, but I'm going to. No one can stop me. Based off of the first month of the season, here are the all-NBA teams so far. First team is Maxey, Luka, Giannis, Jokic, and Shea. Second team...
Oh, I was finna say. I was like, hold on. Where the fuck Shea at? Okay.
Is Harden, Wemby, Steph, Cade, and Mitchell. And third...
I'm trying to think. Okay.
Team is Markkanen, Randall, Şengün, Jalen Johnson, and Jalen Duren. Tyrese Maxey, who's playing out of his mind early this season, could potentially join the 4 foreign horsemen of NBA first team. If Wemby can come back healthy and in time, he will make his first All-NBA team, along with James Harden, who is spiritually and physically still in 2019. And third team features a handful of new faces in Şengün, Johnson, and Duren. At the moment, the MVP is Nikola Jokic.
Okay.
The Rookie of the Year is somehow a 6'8" forward from Duke, not named Cooper Flagg. The scoring leader is Luka Doncic, averaging over 35 points a night. And I don't care if he doesn't play another game this season, the Defensive Player of the Year is Victor Wembanyama. Now, for Most Improved Player, there's a handful of guys who have
most improved. Austin Reeves. What?
case for this award up to
Austin
this point.
Reeves.
Jalen Duren, Jalen Johnson, Denny Advia, Keontae George, but I'm gonna give it to Ryan Rollins, who has tripled his production since last season and has been balling out this season. And lastly, the best team through month 1 is easily the OKC Thunder. They are very casually dismantling teams. They have the second best record in league history through the first month of the season, and they aren't even healthy yet. This team is floating head and shoulders above the league, and as of right now, they are the easy favorites as champions this season. And that was everything that happened in month 1 of the NBA season in about 10 minutes. Hope you all enjoyed. And as always,
Hey, shout out JxmyHighroller, man. Another tough video. You feel me? We gonna be reacting to his videos all year. Yes, sir. Hey,